Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, June. Wow, I'm out of it. Illnesses. September 26th in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It's Happy Hump Day. Wednesday, baby. That's right. And how about quick shout outs to our unofficial sponsors of the show, my good friends Johnny and his better half Emma Montgomery with theravel.com. That's THERAVEL.com. Lots of great stories, lots of great reads. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. Oh, and by the way, happy birthday to you, Johnny. Hope it's a wicked awesome day for you. Emma, you make sure you spoil your man. Spoil your man because he'll make sure a happy wife makes for a happy life. That's what the love doctor right here does. Reverend Dr. B, you know, that's what I do. And Farrah's always happy. She was a little pissed off last night, but I thought it was me. No, it was Sons of Anarchy. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, also check out Mustang Brewing Company out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. That's right, southern Kansas. And phenomenal beer. They've watched my show, and I definitely heavily endorse their beer. So there you go. And of course, our unofficial sponsor of the show, my good man Tom Walk. That's Walk, not Walkie or Waka. General manager of Stevens Rubber Stamps and Sign Company. Look at all the stuff they make. Wow. Here's your information down here at Yeehaw, Texas, where the men are bend and the bulls run scared. Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Of course, my man Wally Fortier, Wally's aluminum shaping process, not Wally's ass sculpting process, so you probably wouldn't mind that if he was single and she was hot. But he makes all kinds of aluminum art, phenomenal stuff. I can't even talk straight. Of course, I'll explain in a moment why. Facebook.com/WASPA. That's WASPAA. My man Robert Johnson, a computer geek, and Facebook.com/Computune. Check it out. And I don't think there's a dash in between it, but double check. And his better half, Stephanie, who I've known for over 30 years, they are phenomenal. And he has helped me personally with my computer, so notice I ain't been bitching about the internet lately. My man Robin has helped me out. Trust me, he's that damn good. And I'm computer retarded, to put it lightly. Dumber than a second coat of paint with that type of stuff. And of course, great way to start the day, my good friend Crystal Lloyd, Ozani, KJ Lloyd, Ogano Gold Coffee. Phenomenal stuff, great way to start the day, night, whatever have you. She's a published poet and she knows it. 50 style pinup model. And also an aspiring actress. And I worked with her in jolly old England. So there you go, folks. Yesterday, early this morning, I had a very small cavity filled in my tooth. And, yeah, this side right here is numb. Get you here. Get you right here, you know? So, hopefully it doesn't affect my beer consumption. Today's beer of the day, boys and girls, and it's, Left Hand Brewery. 400-pound monkey, English-style India Pale Ale. Well, India was part of England until 1947, by the way, in case you were wondering. So, kind of makes sense. Proper beer opening apparatus. Oh, what a good pop today, huh, Justin Dimmitt? I know you always tuning in for the pop. And he is my number one supporter of this here show. He's been watching since day one. And he's always paying attention. Of course, proper beer pouring technique, 45 degrees, right over the keyboard. Perfect pour each and every time, because I'm just that damn good. My man John Hurt, big shout out to you. I know you watch the show each and every day. Again, thank you for the tribute show yesterday. Absolutely phenomenal job. Cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. And that is a mellower pale ale. A good pale ale, I might add. Good stuff. So, there you have it. Let's get to the birthdays of the day. And folks, there are a lot of them. In fact, it pretty much consumes the entire shout-outs. Start right off with a lovely lady friend of mine. Aziza Hakalar. I hope I pronounced it right. Hakalar. Hacallar. She's stunningly gorgeous, total sweetheart, And it is her birthday, and I met her over a decade ago, 12 years ago actually, in good old Japan, and we have remained friends to this day. Aziza, hope you're doing well. Looks like you are, and I miss you big time. Bear and I definitely adore you. Got to see you in England. Awesome times. You and the amazing, awesome Becca Manning. We love that lady too. So, a big cheers and beers to you, and hope you have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969, minus the acid. Next on the list, a wonderful lady who I knew in jolly old England, and I worked with her lesser half, though awesome man, Rocky. Hey, Rocky! Anyway, Sandy Starcevich, happy birthday to you, my dear. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much again for being the hostess with the mostest whenever we had Texas Hold'em over at your house. Hooking us up with great food, great drinks, and thanks for the money, too. Yeah, I know. I had pretty good skills at the old Texas Hold'em, didn't I? And I still do, folks. If you don't believe me, come face the nation of annihilation. Alright? But Sandy, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Hey, Rocky, you spoiled your better half, alright there, tough guy? Alright, next on the list, a great man that I've known for 19 years. My good man, Dave Howell. Dave, happy birthday to you, my friend. Thank you so much for the inspiration and the infinite words of wisdom that you always provided me. And I gotta say it, brother. T-Tails for life. T-Tail Mafia. 141's rule. Everything else drools. My favorite airplane of all time. 141's. The C-141 Starlifter. First flight December 17th, 1963. Ironically, on the anniversary of the 60th anniversary of the Wright brothers' first flight. Last flight, sadly, 660177, Hanoi taxi. Went in the Wright-Patterson Museum, May 6th, 2006. I've got those dates memorized. I love my 141s, and I really miss them. Dave, I never appreciated them when I was a young pup, back when Nurse Quest was still cooling. But I'll tell you what, man. Like a fine wine, I've gotten better with age. And as soon as I moved to Japan in 2000, I realized the greatest airframe that ever lived, the C-141 Starlifter. And you worked on it since before I was born. Wow. That's a blessing, my friend. And Dave, a big cheers and beers to you, my friend. And I hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy, my man. Next on the list, the Honorable Kaye Mason. Actually, or is it Kaye Dunglison? See, the Honorable Kaye has 2 Facebook accounts. Why? Because she's a gamer. That's how I met her. The old Mafia Wars in Farmville and lots of great apps. And Kaye's a wonderful, wonderful lady. And happy birthday to you, Kaye. Hope you're doing well. Hope you celebrate well and enjoy. Already heard back from you. It's been great so far. And I hope you have a phenomenal birthday. Hope you get spoiled. You deserve it. A great lady indeed, and a great friend. And I hope to meet you in person someday. That would be way cool. Cheers and beers to you, my friend. Have a phenomenal birthday. Next on the list, Crew Dog that I worked with in jolly old England. Real nice guy. My man Dave Clark. Not the Dave Clark that always says, "Go Giants." I love you too, buddy. He's a spark chasing badass that I worked with in jolly old Japan. But this Dave Clark is a crew dog. And I've known him since 2004 when I moved to England. A great man indeed. And Dave, happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. Party hard and enjoy it. Yeah. Squeeze me. Big cheers and beers to you, brother. Always been a good guy. Still are. And hope to hear from you. Hope you enjoy the show, my friend. Next on the list. Here's a man I've known since 1991. 1990, I take that back. Excuse me. See, he was a widow freshman when I was a senior. Martha's Vineyard Regional High School. And he graduated in 1994. A very good class, but nothing beats the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class in 1991. But anyway, yes, my good friend Neal Farrell. Happy birthday to you. Like I would forget. Remember I memorized all 525 birthdays in our high school? Yep, still haven't forgotten them. Nope. And I remembered yours. So happy birthday, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Love to hear from you. Haven't heard from you in a long time. A big cheers and beers to you. Have a phenomenal birthday, my friend. Next on the list. Though I wasn't with her in high school, I knew her growing up. Great Island of Martha's Vineyard. Sabrina McLeod, happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. And I love the fact that you spell your last name with the original Scottish version. That's right. Macleod. I'm sorry, Mac capital Leod. Let's get that right. McLeod. I think that's how it was originally pronounced because I remember we had a math teacher in high school, Maureen McLeod, and she spelled it the same way. Any relation, by the way? Just wondering. She was an awesome teacher, really was. But Sabrina, you have a phenomenal, phenomenal day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next birthday, my man Cortt Hollick, a comical nab, badass pointy head that I worked with in good old England. Later on, I met you in like 2010, if I'm not mistaken, and I hope you're doing well. Hear from you here and there, and hope life in jolly old England's treating you well. I miss it big time. Lots of great people there. Love the culture. Yes, I love the Brits, folks. I do. And I miss the weather. Big time. But Cortt, you have a wicked awesome birthday, my friend. Hey, drop a wicked awesome on the radio sometime. They'll understand. They know me well, as you know. The Reverend Dr. B. I'm kind of like that infectious wart that won't go away or something like that. Or that boil on the ass or the zit that won't go away. You know, I'm kind of like that stain that won't lift. I leave a lasting impact. That's what I do. And I hope it's a positive impact for everybody, because that's what I do. Like the late, great George Carlin, I'm here to entertain and inform. And anyway, and finally, a milestone birthday to my man, Richie Photo. Yo, how you doing, man? Big milestone birthday. Now, see, this man is a badass. A legitimate, no bull badass. He graduated with me in the greatest class ever, the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class in 1991. And he actually went on to serve his country and serve it well. U.S. Navy SEAL. If that doesn't scream badass, I don't know what does. That is truly wicked awesome. Richie, I salute you. Thank you for your service and protecting my family's freedom each and every day. And to all you service folks out there, a big, big, big cheers of beers. And Richie, party hard and enjoy, my friend. Always been a class guy. And quiet. Silent assassin. Hey, there you go. Big cheers of beers, my man. Party hard and enjoy. And how about an additional shout out to my man, former cop that I knew in jolly old England, living in Illinois, a great man indeed, the Honorable Kevin Sherman. Now see, Kevin provides me with a lot of cool movie facts of the day. We talk like every day now. And this guy is just absolutely awesome. And he's got a pretty kick-ass goatee to boot, by the way. Yeah, if I could rock a goatee like that, I'd never shave it. But no, I can't. Of course, if I rocked a goatee like that, I wouldn't be with the love goddess because she doesn't like it. So, it is what it is. But Kevin, I do want to throw the random movie fact out of the day that you provided me. Did you know, folks, Jackie Swanson? Who's she, Reverend Dr. B? Simple. Remember the hot chick in the first Lethal Weapon? Yeah. She even showed us her boobies and beautiful white lace panties. And then she did a plunge off of one of the top floors of the hotel. But did you know that for that scene, she actually did her own stunt? How cool is that? And there was actually an airbag covered with a life-size painting of that very scene. So the cars and street that you saw and stuff like that, folks, that was part of a painting covering the airbag that she jumped onto. So they were able to keep that scene until the very last second of impact. Pretty awesome. Did not know that. Thank you, Kevin. A big shout out to you, my friend. And always a pleasure. I'll hear from you tonight. Thank you, as always, for supporting the show and keeping an eye on it. A big cheers of beers to you, brother. With that said, how about some additional celebrity birthdays? Folks, you got a birthday today. So does, she's 31 today, badass tennis goddess Serena Williams. And yeah, she is hot. I don't care what anybody says, she's hot. wicked hot. Damn hot. Real hot. And she can kick your ass. She can kick my ass, I don't mind. Also born on the same exact day, September 26, 1981, Christina Milian. Yeah, she's like a supermodel or something like that, or an actress. I can't remember. Folks, what is she? I'm trying to remember now. I didn't write it down, but I know she's hot too. On this day in 1948, former hottie Olivia Newton-John was born. Hard to believe she's 64 now. Wow. Hey, she's aged pretty well for her age too. Now here's a lady that I never thought was hot, but I always felt she'd whoop my ass. She can whoop your ass. Linda Hamilton. Yep, that's right. Sarah Connor in the Terminator movies. Yeah, she would whoop some serious ass. 56 years old today. 70 years old today is Kent McCord. Who's he, Reverend Dr. B? He was in Adam 12. And he was actually originally in some Dragnet episodes back in 1968. Bet you didn't know that. But he went on to Adam 12, which was also directed and produced by Jack Webb of Dragnet fame. Jack Webb, one of my all-time favorite actors ever. And he never actually said, "Just the facts, ma'am." Never actually said that. But Dragnet is notorious for that tagline. But Kent McCord is 70. On this day in 1898, the late, great, amazing conductor George Gershwin was born. Sadly passed away in 1937. Much too young. On this day in 1963, he's 49 today, Joe Nemechek. Yep, NASCAR driver. Never panned out to a great career, but hey, he's still going, if I'm not mistaken. On this day in 1944, she's 68 today, Anne Robinson was born. Well, who's she? Think of it this way. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Yeah, that lady. She's about as cheerful as a cancer victim, I'm telling you. I don't think... Yeah, I know, cancer is a touchy subject. I probably shouldn't say that, but... It's hard to be cheerful with cancer, in my opinion. Cancer sucks. Alright, about as cheerful as somebody that's walking through an inferno. How about that? That can't be very cheerful, unless you're a real sick bastard, or bastardette. On this day in 1875, though this source actually said 1877, I always saw 1875 as per the World Almanac, Edmund Gwenn was born. Passed away in 1959, 83, 84 years old. He was Santa Claus on Miracle on 34th Street back in 1947. Classic. And I think he actually won the Supporting Actor Award, if I'm not mistaken. Have to double check that one. With that said, how about some random facts of the day? On this day in 1993, the Cleveland Indians played their very last game at Cleveland Municipal Stadium, otherwise commonly known as the Mistake by the Lake. They beat the Milwaukee Brewers 6-4. On this day in 1990, the Motion Picture Association of America created the NC-17 rating. And what was the first movie to become popular with the NC-17 rating? Folks, that my good man Kevin Sherman told me to ask a trivia question every day and have people answer it. So I'm going to do that, Kev. And thank you for the idea. I used to do that and I stopped doing it. Shame on me. Bad Dr. B. But here's your trivia question of the day. This lets me know if you're paying attention. What I want you to do is answer. What was the movie, that was the first movie popular that carried that NC-17 rating? I will give you a clue. The main actress was Elizabeth Berkley of Saved by the Bell fame. And she was wicked hot. And still is today, I'll bet. So, name that movie in the comment section below. Whether on the old YouTube, whether on the old Facebook. YouTube.com/RedBosox. That's REDBOSOX. Facebook.com/REDBOSOX. You name it. First comment I see that names the correct movie will get a shout out on tomorrow's show. And I will promise you that. With that said, on this day in 1968, Hawaii Five-O premiered. That show lasted until 1980. 12 seasons, folks. That's awesome. On this day in 1962, a show that lasted for 9 seasons had its first episode ever. The Beverly Hillbillies. Both of those shows were on CBS TV. On this day in 1960, legendary Red Sox badass number 9 left field Boston Red Sox, as I said, born August 30th, 1918, sadly passed away in 2002. The late great Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. He had his last at bat ever. And what did he do in his last at bat? Went out with a bang. He hit a home run. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. On this day in 1934, the famous ship, the Queen Mary, was launched. How about that? And now it sits in Long Beach, last used in 1973, and supposedly is wicked haunted. So, if you have a Queen Mary story, a haunting story, or any kind of Queen Mary story, I'd love to hear it. Hit me up. And finally, on this day in 1907, happy Independence Day to the great country of New Zealand. Some of the best people I've ever met in my entire life are from New Zealand. Very cool, very laid back, awesome, awesome folks. 105 years old today, New Zealand became independent from Great Britain. Alrighty. With that said, let's get to the episode of the day, and I have to go over here for it. The movie of the day, episode of the day, and I forgot to set myself up for success, therefore I set myself up for failure. So bear with me a moment, because today's episode of the day is Season 1, Episode number 25 of The Twilight Zone, the original. People are alike all over. There you go. Basically, when a space expedition crashes on Mars, passenger Sam Conrad, played by the late great Roddy McDowall, is terrified when he encounters Martians. To his initial relief, they are human, extremely friendly, and apparently just like us. Hence the title, People Are Alike All Over. But I do know there's a caveat on that. And I'm trying to remember what it was, because I haven't seen the episode in a while. I've watched all 156 episodes of The Twilight Zone, including the 18 hour-long episodes. There were 138 half-hour episodes and 18 hour-long episodes. The 18 of them were 1962-63 season. Just so you know. But anyway, people are alike all over. Here we go. And there's the original advertisement, or as England they would say advertisement. That, my friends, Roddy McDowall and Susan Oliver. Original advertisement. But, basically, yeah, the Martians present him with a surprise. A house built to look exactly like one on Earth. Pleased by this, he's left alone inside, and then he comes to the shocking realization that the house has no windows and all the doors are locked. Suddenly a wall slides upward, revealing vertical bars beyond which stands a crowd of gaping Martians. Conrad is in a zoo. He cries out, "Marguson, you were right, people are alike all over." Interesting. So I think it's kind of a lesson to leave the aliens alone. Folks, need to watch the episode. I need to watch the episode. For all the world, like they look for all the world like animals in a cage. Yep, that's true. But with that said, let's get to the babe of the day. Folks, anybody who's been around the block a little while will recognize this absolute goddess. It's hard to believe she's 49 now, because I think of her in Fast Times at Ridgemont High when she was 19 years old. 18, 19 years old when the show was filmed, the movie. Judge Reinhold's in it, and he masturbates when he sees Phoebe Cates in his dream take her bathing suit top off, revealing a perfect set of boobies. Yeah. I love the cute, innocent look. And Phoebe Cates definitely has that. That's her. That's how I like to remember her, folks. Absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Wow. Hey. No nipples, therefore I can't get kicked off of YouTube for that picture. There you go. You ought to recognize that. Perfection, baby. Damn near. If that ain't perfection. And that's her later on. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if she looks like that now, but she's definitely older there. What a lovely smile. Lovely. Yep. Most famous for Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which hard to believe is 30 years old now. Amazing. She's probably still, those are probably pretty recent pictures. Look at that cute, innocent face. Yeah, she was in Gremlins too, by the way, back in '84. Her bikini scene is one of the most famous in '80s films ever. Most memorable. No doubt about it. Yeah, if you got it, flaunt it, right? That's my philosophy. So who be liking the Phoebe Cates, huh? I think everybody be liking it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wicked awesome right there. If that ain't awesome, I definitely don't know what is. She was born on July 16th, 1963 in New York City. And her husband is Kevin Kline. And she's still married to him. Been married for 23 years. Big salute for the fact that Hollywood folks can actually get married and stay married. That is so rare. But they've done it. Not that I blame Kevin Kline, I would too. But with that said, it looks like it's going to be another 30-minute episode. Sorry. That's alright, it's my show. Folks, I've got a phenomenal song for you today. A unique song indeed. Now, anybody who's familiar with Bill Haley and his Comets and the classic song Rock Around the Clock, recorded April 12, 1954, they say that is considered what really, truly brought rock and roll to the forefront. Well, Bill Haley used to be a country western singer. And this song from 1948, back when he was known as Bill Haley and the Four Aces of Western Swing. Yeah, Western Swing. That's what this song is. And the song is called Yodel Your Blues Away. Originally unreleased, if you can believe that. Nowadays, it'd get released quick. Check this out. This is unique. I like it. He always did up-tempo stuff. Born July 6, 1925, Highland Park, Michigan. Sadly passed away February 9, 1981 in Texas. 55 years old. When you've wakened with the dawn's early light, have you ever had the blues in the... He was only 22, 23 years old when he did this one. Some sources said it was recorded in 49, but most that I've seen say 48, so... Act as though they want to stay. Just grab an old guitar and sit down by the fire. You ought to recognize that voice. Wait, you didn't know he was a yodeler at one time, did you? Didn't think so. Had his first recordings in January 27th, 1946. Hey, a good instrumental break like every good old school song has. On January 27th, 1946, he recorded with a group called Kenny Roberts WOWO Down Homers. Went on to have his own group around 47 with Bill Haley and the Four Aces of Western Swing. And then in late 48 became Bill Haley and the Saddlemen. And then late 52, early 53, Bill Haley and his Comets were Christians. The rest is history, folks. Yodeling on the beer and song of the day, a.k.a. the Reverend Dr. B Show. Wow. Have you ever had a gal who was faithless, who turned you down for one of her own kind? Now if you've had these troubles, I'll tell you, the thing for you to do right away. What do you think of this song, folks, huh? A little catchy, isn't it? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B, show enough. That's some serious freaking yodeling right there, isn't it? Sadly, it's a lost art. I like it. I dig it. Wow. Yeah, baby. There you go. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. It's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady, Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. I'm out of here tomorrow. I'm out of here, folks. Don't forget, Eli and Peyton Manning Super Bowl rings combined, 3. Tom Brady Super Bowl rings, 3. He's as good as both of them put together. There you go. I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. I'm feeling better than yesterday. Wicked awesome.